Hey everyone, we are on our next journey. Um, it's a little earlier than I anticipated going live. I'm just giving you guys a quick update of where I'm at since everybody's been asking. I am in California. I was at Anime Expo. There'll be a video of my first Anime Expo coming out tomorrow. Not tomorrow, sorry, it ain't coming out tomorrow. No, no. That probably won't go out until I'm back in hometown. And I want to do some edits, some voiceovers. I want to do a couple of things before I turn around and post it to you all. So, what else? What else we got? Oh, I'm on my way to another journey. I am heading to a festival. Buddy of mine is DJing, and so he gave me some back backstage passes. Forgive me, it's like 5 a.m. in the morning. Well, just 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's just ridiculous out here. Yeah. Um, Outside of that, he was just leaving. Welcome, Rips. Nah, man. I just decided to stream. I know a couple of people like Aloka and Rudra was asking if I was gonna do a random stream. Unfortunately, they probably won't see this because this is part of being doing the random stream. But no, I'm getting ready to go to another festival, so back on another plane, and that'll be a cool little 24 hours. It'll be a surprise, 24 hours in this city, and yes, yes, it's coming out. Yes, you're right, Rips. It's coming out. I did a reaction for it last night. You got to remember, I'm in the U.S., so last night was 4th of July. And because 4th of July, it's a big celebration. So I'm giving y'all a heads up if y'all get to see this beforehand that it is you're gonna hear fireworks in the background. It's just inevitable. Where I was, they were just popping off some very expensive, big big type of fireworks. So you'll have that in the background, but it will release today. Um, we're working on it and making sure it should come out at the right time. Actually, when I get done with this live, I'm gonna I'm gonna team up or correspond or collaborate. Not collaborate. I'm gonna get in touch with my team to see what we got and if we're gonna make sure it comes out by the time it needs to come out today. Um, Now, I'm not gonna be able to go. As you hear, I am at the airport. As you see behind me, those are planes. So um, let's chat about some anime. All right, a couple of ones that came out, and forgive me if I'm not going in the order in which it's supposed to. I'm brain fogged. I had this was unplanned. I just thought I'd just hop on and chat. Um, let's start off with I guess the newest episode of Dan to Dan. I don't know how many people in the chat. July 19th. Yes, yes. Kaiju is coming out July 19th, and I am great that you brought up because of the schedule of the fall or I guess late summer releases. I'm going to be doubling some of my video episodes so that we can get done with the ones that we need to get done. So, for example, because I know we're at Kaiju and we're on several, I think I've just recorded episode 7 for this week. So we're gonna start releasing 2 episodes in one video so that we have enough time to get Kaiju season 1 done and make sure that it is we're ready for season 2. So keep a lookout for that. So let's chat. Dan to Dan season 1 opener came out this past Thursday. Today is Saturday for me, Saturday morning. It came out this past Thursday. Now, while I was at the anime, a couple of people mentioned that it's imperative that I watch the Dan to Dan movie because there's some information in there that leads into season two. Um, Rips, I am not 100% sure of so far with Lord of the Mysteries. I'm loving it, even though they're all coming out saying that it is the first three episodes kind of run through what the novel has, and I've been trying to read the novel along with the episodes, but they are right. They the first two episodes of Lord of the Mysteries jumped the 7 chapters that I read previously, thinking that I was going to be good for the first 2 episodes, but I wasn't. Um, so it is something I could look at. The only thing that's probably going to happen, Rips, it's depending on the trends and the hypes, because I need to get this channel moving. Uh, since I need to get that moving, I need to make sure that it is trending. So if I do decide to do it, you know what? Do this, Rips. Put it in a Discord. In the anime recommendation section of the Discord, throw it in there. That way I have the name of it, because as I'm on live right now, they're disappearing. And because they're disappearing, I'm not going to be able to see it later. So put it in a Discord and put it under the anime recommendation. You should have access to it now. I did some changes for the rules. But yeah, you should have access. So throw it in there for me. And that's gonna help organize and keep that intact for me. All right, let's get Saeed. What's up, my boy? So let's get back to Dan to Dan. So the season took off with look up episode 4 of Renegade Immortal and then decide. Okay, add that to the Discord, and put that tidbit in there about episode 5. I'm assuming that tells me that it might be a slow roller, that the first couple of episodes is a bit slow, so it doesn't kick off until episode 5. So that's good to know. So put that in the recommendation, and then we'll go from there. All right, back to what I was saying. Dan to Dan. All right, so with Dan to Dan, we took off with Momo being in the water, right? And it's already crazy that Momo was in the water. And I'm still, if somebody can help me out, why was Momo in the water with a towel? Let me know. It makes no sense why you would be in the onsen. You need to understand where you are at episode. Okay. Saeed, I am in California right now. I was at Anime Expo, and I'm running up to San Francisco. I guess I'm letting everybody know. I'm running up to San Francisco for an event for a friend, and then back down to San Diego, LA area to finish out next week. So, unfortunately, tomorrow's live stream, I'm going to probably do a pop-up like I do right now, where it's going to be random. I should be back home late next week, back in the studio late next week. So that is my plan. That is where it is, and that's the flight I'm planning on doing. So not this Sunday, but the following Sunday for sure, I'll be live streaming. Oh, hold on. I'll be live streaming, but it's going to be for a little bit. It won't be the long 5-6 hours that I'll be doing. How much is your? Well, that is just a personal question that you're asking. How much is my chain? Well, I'm both. I don't want. I do watch anime a lot, but the thing is, I don't watch anime on my live streams. And the live stream is just something that's becoming new right now, only because of the travel channel. remember I have a travel channel that I'm bringing together, and because of the travel channel, I'm starting to bring the anime channel along with my travels. So that's where you're gonna get these spurts of IRL, because I got to get that. You're pretty much rich, I guess. I'm far from rich. I have jobs and I own my own company, which everybody knows on the channel. But I'm not rich by all means. Do I save up my money? Yes. Do I strategically plan what I do? Absolutely. But I'm not gonna say I'm rich at all. And I mean, the word rich is very subjective depending on who you're asking. But back to Dan to Dan. Y'all got me off topic. Um, so as far as Dan to Dan went, tell you about my company. My company is not. We're on an anime channel, not my company channel. um, the two that I have is consulting, and then I deal with alcohol in America. So those are going to be the two main companies, and that's as far as I'm going in. But Momo was in the Unsen, and with the Unsen, it was kind of weird. Like I was mentioning earlier, why was she in a towel? I already got enough channels. And I don't want it to become another business channel. I want it to be something I enjoy, but also that can pay for itself. Because it doesn't matter how fast I grow, I just I enjoy watching it and I enjoy communicating with y'all. But y'all gotta also remember, I'm not a 22-year-old kid who has put all their eggs into the streaming basket. And because of that, I don't want y'all to feel like I will always, and it's nothing against y'all. I just don't want y'all to feel like, okay, this is going to grow into me potentially streaming every single day. Now, if it turns around and it pays more than what my consulting job and my other company does, your boy is going to be on here 24/7. But I doubt it'll get to that point. I think this is just more of for the love of it, and just throwing it out there and meeting cool people while we go through making these videos, and you guys experiencing the real life stream and what I and where I go. But as far as like Dan to Dan goes, now what was up with all the geriatric, for those who knows that, the geriatric type of people, or the geriatric place where they was all trying to kill Momo, Okuran, and they was trying to kill. It's not a good thing to say on YouTube, and go after Gigi or Jiju. Where did this snake come from? And this is what I was mentioning, where I probably have to go back and watch Dan to Dan the movie, and because of that, that is going to be very imperative for me to kind of understand what's going on there. Have y'all watched Dan to Dan the first episode of season 2 yet? I don't even know y'all still in the chat, but um, if you have, I think it's gonna come out to be a good episode. It still, when the clown touch clown. Oh, and maybe which is literally funny balls is crazy. Yes, that was season 1, Saeed. Hang on, hang on, Rips. We'll talk about LOTM here momentarily. Hold on. Okay. But yeah, so Saeed, it is the anime that they're looking for balls, but he found them. At the end of season 1, he found them. Um, but season 2 has taken off, and it's a new adventure. Now they're stuck inside of a snake. If you haven't seen it, go check out the reaction video. It's posted. Um, the other great things about it is live stream live in plane. Oh, I can't live stream it in the plane. They don't have the internet, and on top of that, I'm not going to be talking out loud in a middle of a plane. The flight is only about an hour and a half, so I may split this into two while I'm in the car driving to my destination. So I might turn around and do that too. So keep a heads up. Um, I might make it a two-part series in between. But okay, let's throw in some Lord of the Mystery. Now, for the first two episodes, I thought it was really, really well written. Rips. I thought with Lord of the Mysteries, to me, it looks like it's gonna have a bit of everything. Now, the one thing about Lord of the Mysteries, there's not like a lot of shock. And what I mean by shock, the reactions for that one is going to be more mellow because there isn't like a wow factor at every turn, or it's not going to be like a hey, this is going to be like a, it keeps you at the seat of your pants because you don't know what's going to happen next. But the theatrics of being shocked is probably not going to always be in every single episode. um hey Rudra, welcome, what's up my buddy? um yeah, are you talking about the seer power, like the potion that he took, or what power system? Because like the gray fog and the seer and all of this, I'm excited to understand a little bit more about what. You didn't get the notification, then how'd you know I was on? um but what the thing that I'm really kind of curious about with the Lord of the Mysteries side of it is what is like. I hope they kind of break down like where the Beyonders came from, how did it start. Also, I know in the book it says it's going to go into a lot of the gray fog, um, the pathway the fools that Klein has, the darkness pathway that Dunsmith has, and stuff. Ah, you know what? I'm excited to see that too because I think that will be awesome, awesome to see. Um, I think and that was the one thing I didn't like about episode two, that it didn't really give clarity on the choices. Uh, I watch it on Rudra. I watch Lord of the Mysteries on Crunchyroll. Um, it'll Rips asked me already earlier. It'll be dropping here momentarily. I need to touch base with my team to make sure we're on schedule. I did record it last night. Now, don't y'all come at me in the comments because the quality, I want to say, because I shot it in, remember, it was 8 p.m. here. It was 4th of July. For you guys who don't know what 4th of July is, it's our Independence Day. So there was fireworks everywhere. The audio is going to pick up a lot of the fireworks. We'll see how good we do with the suppression of the fireworks, but it'll be dropping here momentarily. Oh yes. Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started with the subtitles. I was I know a little bit of Mandarin, as far as vocal Mandarin or oral Mandarin, and I noticeably figured out a couple of times that it was a really really loose translation, which I'm like, when I read the words I'm like, wait, those two don't make no sense. But for Lord Lord of the Mysteries. So like episode one, I feel like it went through it, and I think it was imperative that we met in the fog, in the gray fog, but because it skipped some parts from the book, I felt like it didn't really go into the details that I read in the that I listened from the book. But Klein is already what I thought he was going to look like. Rips, you mentioned it when he was going to the psychic or walking back from getting the bread for his sister, that the clown was there, and he was my hey, my boy Klein is ready to pull that that hammer whenever, and the fact that he wants to pull it whenever is crazy. Um, because it's the signature pistol. It being gold and silver and the gold trims. Oh, perfect. So okay, my team just uh okay. I'll take a look at that site. Well, the clown. I'm assuming they made the clown suspicious because it was foreshadowing that it was going to be coming later. It was because the the clown was in the trailer. The clown was in multiple of the trailers, so I knew it was going to be a very integral part of possible season one. Um, my team just got to me to let me know that all systems go for Lord of the Mysteries to be released. So that'll be once we get done. I gotta edit the information, and then it should post at the time that it needs to post. So make sure y'all keep a eye out on that. By the way, when you see real fireworks, look at you. Oh, look at Germany. Now, there are a lot of countries do a lot of great fireworks for New Year's. I know with Taipei had a does a really good job with fireworks, um, and we don't like to always say it, but China does too. Brazil does a good firework job when it comes to Fourth of July. Oh, for us, it's literally war. But oh, so yeah, Lord of the Mysteries. Um, Now, the one and Rips and Rudra, let me know the lady that came to see Klein in episode one that basically was searching through his brain. Who was that? I missed it. And I'm curious if that's the same. I don't know if y'all have seen episode three yet. She's from the Nighthawks. Okay. Have y'all seen episode three? I don't want to do any spoilers. If y'all haven't seen episode three, well, the reaction is going to be coming out. And then I also have to plan on when I'm going to release the full version of it on Patreon. Because it'll probably be later after the YouTube one because I got to get to my computer first. Ah, okay. Y'all gonna watch it after the stream. Okay, so remember, so let me know if let me know, cause right now it is 6:23 and I gotta board my plane around 6:40. So what I'm gonna do is chat. Let me know if you want me to do another stream after I land, because I can't stream on the plane, obviously. But after I land, I should have plenty of time between getting off the plane and making it over to where I'm staying. I can do another live stream. But that won't be till about 12 Eastern. And I know it's always my choice, Rudra. But it's also, I got to keep in mind, majority of you guys log in at a certain time. So, like you just said, you didn't get notified that I went live. Oh, the woman is a corpse collector. Okay, okay. So, uh, the one thing that I was disappointed in with the Lord of Mysteries is that I mentioned it earlier. They didn't go into details of the different potions that Klein had options for. They just went straight into the Seeker. The Seer. Rucher, my flight is about an hour and a half. So yeah, it's about an hour and a half. So it's supposed to take off at 7:20. So I'll be 7:20 my time, and I'm on Pacific time. And so I should be landing by like 9 o'clock or 8:45. So yeah, about an hour and a half is the flight. I don't think that's here is a pathway. It's a sequence of the fool's path. Ah, it's a sequence. Hang on. Okay. Okay, perfect. Now I can scroll back. All right, just throw Lord of the Mysteries just throws shit on you and refuses to elaborate. Big facts. It's just like, oh, I'll tell you this, I'll show you this now, but explain it extremely later. Because of the wiki, I saw a full pathway. It's 50 for us. Oh, it's 325 for you. Okay, if it's 325 for you, then yeah, I'll do another stream. I don't think it'll be too late for us to do everything else. So, um, no, but Lord of the Mysteries, episode 2. I feel like yes, it showed us different phases of what it's going to be like to be a Nighthawker or a Beyonder, but it still left a lot of questions. Like, where do they come from? Why is it the Nighthawk? Is there, like, I know they're going to start bringing in episode 3. Spoiler alert. They have a new organization, the Secret Order, to what's day doesn't exist. I'm a Nighthawk to what's day doesn't exist. I don't get what you mean by that, Rips. But as far as that goes, it's like as the Secret Order comes out, I wonder how many other organizations are out there, and if this is going to turn into a gang war between different orders and different Nighthawks versus the Secret Order versus all of this, and this is going to be part of the missions. I'm excited to figure out what happens next and what's coming to it. I mean, I'm night active at the day. Yes. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Rips. Um, you called it a Nighthawk. In the U.S., we call it Night Owl. So, um, at least now you know we call it Night Owl here. Um, what were what was I mentioning? Oh, so the other thing is, it's like we also figured out with Elliot the kid. It's like all of a sudden that's your first mission, but I feel like there's something deeper into finding Elliot and that he is a key to something. And this whole new notebook. Oh, got okay. I see what you mean. Fun fact: something in the Lord of the Rings novels are explained after 1,000 chapters. That's not a fun fact. That's a torture, Rudra. That's a torture that we won't find a lot of these things out until way later, way later. But um, hang on. I gotta check something for my flight. Give me 1 second. All right. My bad. Okay. Um, where were we? Once Black Clover anime comes back. You know, I never watched Black Clover. Um, is it worth it? Really speed run the first 40 chapters in the first 2 episodes. Oh, the first 40 chapters in the first 2 episodes. That I didn't know. I did not know that it speed through all those chapters. Um, the pacing will get slow now, though. Yeah, I did read. Dude, I don't even think Hunter. Okay, Rips. Reaper, sorry. Reaper, let me know, or Rips, why call you Reaper? Rips, let me put that Black Clover in the recommendation in the Discord too. If you got recommendations, put them in the Discord. Like I mentioned, everybody should have access to it now. Okay, and then where are we? I need to get a better IRL stream setup. Hunter x Hunter, I'm not sure. I would like to see a continuation of Hunter x Hunter or a spin-off for some of the other characters. I think it would be an awesome anime to kind of spin off of. But I was a little sad that they didn't do any spin-offs of characters on Hunter x Hunter. Or Hunter x Hunter, sorry. Anyhow, I am, what time is it? I'm about to board, so give me about, yeah, it'll probably be 2 hours. You guys will probably get notified in 2 hours that I'm going live again, so keep a lookout for it, and I'll chat with y'all soon. See ya. I bet they will. All right, it was good seeing y'all though. I'll do another impromptu stream here shortly after I land, but I'm about to board, so see y'all in a little bit.